Hi, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Struggling Day Trader channel. My name is Hassan. We are live. What's going on, y'all? We are back at it. It's today, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday morning, December 30th. Almost done with 2025. Please hit the like button for me, guys, on your way in. Subscribe if you haven't. Discord link is in the description. We got C-Do, which I don't know, the main look I think is EKSO doing great volume right now. Got drama, which is doing okay volume. And there's the bell. Um wow, CD got good. Destruction. And then CETX is another one. Hmm. EKSO right there, pre-market high. Yo, 3 Pony, what's going on? Mm-mm. Focus, my man. What up, bro? All right, today we are starting on the good foot with what are my two? EKSO and drama are my two. Muted? Nuh-uh. I was thinking everything looks to be operating optimally. You had headphones on, hilarious. Operator error. FLYE. EKSO and drama. I mean DRMA. Dermata. Dermata. ID10. ID10T. Hey, what's up, Ahmed? Wave Rider. What's up, gang? Yeah, Sea-Doo looks like it is finito. Wow, CETX went crazy. Yo, what up, Stanford? Where them bulls? Right. Ah. So, got my window 935 to 11, max loss 2R, trend lines and support lines. Sorry, focus. Um, Man, that's all I gotta do, Ahmed. My whole goal today is to just get this number to 2. Like, I would be so happy if I can get this number to 2. That's all I want to do today, man. If that's a no trade day, fine. I definitely want to take some trades, but um, just gotta be the higher low, man. It's gonna be some that looks so good, but it's not a higher low, and I just gotta be cool with not taking it. It's got to be the first or second higher low in the trend. Entry can't be high of day. And we get the high volume dragonfly. That's a reset. That is a reset. We got to wait for the pullback and the re-establishing of the uptrend. Volume. The volume tells the whole story, man. Just got to look at it. So, yeah, man, I think we're good. Slammo. Man, who was that? Trex that said it was going up to 9 and then dumping. Called that. $8.25 might be that level, Trey. Golly, CETX is like going crazy. Look at that 1 minute flag though. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Right outside the trend line too. Right outside the trend line. Oh man, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Whoa. Mm. Um, mm, 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 mm. Huh.
Order filled. Order filled.
Damn. Wait for that red, huh? What up, Bobby? What up, Center Star? That was some pretty heavy sell volume right there. What's up? GAVCNR. Uh, yeah. Think I'd like to wait for that red candle to print before I jump in there off the open like that. Yeah, that's pretty early. Hmm. Yeah, using the trigger that I'm looking for on these 5 minute entries now is the break of the previous close, but it has to, I built that around it being a red candle, which means the close is on the bottom side of the candle, not the top side on a green candle. I think for that I would need the break of the high, which I don't want to take, um, which is why I wait for the red candle. or at least a hammer candle. What's up, OG? What up, Knives? 15 look cooked. High, what's this low? 805, 796. Lower lows. Where's my pen at? AEHL, huh? How do y'all interact with these? See, now that actually looks a lot better, but now I feel like super hesitant to just jump right in this thing. But that's okay though, because it's not looking great. Let's give it some time. Let's give it some time. Ooh, dang. That looks kind of cool right here. It's too late for that. No, I mean, at the time it had a wick and it was breaking up over. I just kind of, that Dirk entry, I didn't have the like criteria fully laid out for like using the close on a green candle versus using the close on a red candle, which is pretty different. Um, yeah, that part too. I don't think I have a rule break on deck though. Man, I would have liked to take 312 by 306. That would have been cool. Yeah, for sure. But I need it to be after red, not green. So this entry thing I'm still kind of developing rules for, I guess. Like this, I want to take this, but the volume still is pretty red over here. Wish I'd have paid attention to that here. I mean, I glanced down and saw it. Yeah, I just need a little more time for things to shake. That's okay though. It just didn't work out, but I do want my entry to be after a red candle though. Man, CETX went up nicely off of that 5-minute pullback. That would be cool. What's speed end up doing? Yeah, I know, TH. I wish I caught that joint. I wouldn't even. What do we have here? We got lows. Yeah, we'll see what happens if it pops back over 243. Maybe we'll get an entry around there. Yeah, that was a banger. This look like it's dying. Who is Dirk? Dirk who used to hang out in here. He trades the 5 and he buys over the previous close instead of waiting for the break of the high. I think he does the break of the high too, but like the initial entry after a pullback. I've been trying to adopt that to get sounds like a furu. I've been trying to adopt that just to get my entries closer to support instead of waiting for the break of a new high, which gets me in pretty high sometimes. A little bit of volume starting to come in here on EKSO. Maybe back over 825. A little 1 minute trend line right there too. Yeah, I was just seeing that too, Trey. Yeah, I got CTX as a backup, but I'm still only looking to trade 2 stocks per day, bruh. CETX, man. That's kind of nice. That 15 is diabolical though. All right, ESKO. Okay. Oh yeah, what up, Bobby? ESKO, yeah, bruh. There's no way I gotta take a pluser. I can't. This would be 4 in a row if I lose another. Unacceptable. I mean, EKSO has a lot of volume, and CETX. I mean, those are the two that seem to have the attention. Um, Watching AKSO right here around this 825 level, but it'll be a minute. So I'm always waiting on the pullback, but I like the volume that's come in on the one. Let's see if it lasts. Man, did you mess with not Ash Ketchum? Yeah, it was really nice. That trend line break on the one, no pullback, straight to the top. Good lord. Dang, bro. See, Trey, it's gonna be a time that I need to drop the higher low and just nab that joint right there, bro. Just nab that joint. Man, this show was. Yeah. It was like maybe next time. All right, got CETX higher low down here at pre-market high. Volume looks devastating though. To the red side, could be ending volume right there. Breaking on down now. 1 minute left on this candle. Is that a lower double bottom? 307. 307. Think it'll hold 307. It's VWAP. Uh-oh. Some 306. What up, weekly? Yeah, for real, Joe. Sometimes it brings you for the ride, and sometimes it don't. Mm. Bull or bear? I don't know. I mean, the Bulls got it now for sure. Let's see what that pullback looking like. Oh. Ooh, that's nice. It's a pretty heavy volume there, though. Seems like the Bulls got it back, though. Hmm. It is pretty clean, but You got it, Joe? Man, that's a really nice hammer time. Super low volume on the buys, though. Ooh, wee. Yeah, it's chopping in the range. I don't want to mess with it right there. Although I like this hammer candle, kinda. See that lower low get made. Ooh. Oh, this thing ain't got no attention, bug. Mm-mm. Yeah, AEHL looking pretty fire. Nice trade, Joe. Well done, sir. I think I would have my revenge. The volume is like hella dead. Man, I heard he's not streaming today, man. I feel kind of bad now. Even though he was in here like right, just like giving me the hardest time, and then not doing any of the things that he said that I should be doing. Yeah, I don't even really see any like obvious levels on this thing to trade on. Besides the pre-market high. Yeah, YouTube drama. That's funny. Yeah, it's just wild, bro. I don't understand it.
Order filled.
What's up, Duvon? ASTI? I haven't looked at that one today. Ah, bah humbug, bro. No way.
Order filled.
Okay. Dang it, man. Hmm. I could have put some more weight on this big wick right here. Yeah, I mean, it's hella downtrending on the one. I could have also waited for it to show me something more too. Yeah, I saw that Trex. Hmm. Bruh. Should have waited for it to come down to my damn yellow line. I need to put that back on there. Now we got a clear higher low wick to play off of. Entry over the close, but and we got the higher low on the one now too. All right, we'll paper trade. Back over 830. $832 maybe. Order field. uh, that was a damn. Damn, HH. Mm-mm-mm. That might have helped me out there, bro. Mm-mm-mm. 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 Yeah. That's big facts, my friend. Nah, what's the rule break, Trey? We paper trading, baby. You see how it's two Escos right here? This is the real one. This one's paper. Yeah, this is like a reminder. Like, don't forget to draw your trend lines and your support lines. Like, I'm literally actively trying to create uh, a trend line habit right now. So I'm not gonna give myself a rule break for forgetting to draw something that I just really started trying to do. But now brother get some love on the paper train. We about to have some fun though. 850. I prefer it to be under the staying under the low, but oh, I think I would have wanted to take that too. Let's stay here. I might have messed this one up with that ad. We'll see though. There we go. Come on, baby, get on up there. I'm taking some out of 870s. Uh, uh. Looking mad weak now. That ad killed it completely. That's okay though. It's paper. Reaffirming why I don't want to be adding. We got here though. Got no levels on this thing. Definitely got to add after some red on the one, bro. But wait for them to be. Well, I was already in this one after or did I? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, Trey asked me this morning if drawing the trend lines meant that I would only take trades on the right side of the trend line or not. And I was like, I don't know for sure if I'm going to say that because there is a trade to be taken between support and the trend line. Um, there it is, 860s. Come on with it. Come on with it. Higher high on the one. Man, volume ain't really hitting though. 15 looks pretty nice. There we go. There we go. 1.5 R's. Go on up there. Yeah. Come on, give me 70s. You got one more pop in you. You got one more in you. Yes, sir, ski.
Order filled.
Yes, sir, ski. Is that it? Can we get some more? Can we get 80s? Can we get 80s? 88, 288, or 888. Man, I wish I would. AEHL is really nice on the 5 right here. This was the trigger. I think I'm gonna wait for the 1 to be in line. And once I see what I want to see on the 5, I think I'm gonna still make sure that the 1 is uptrending too. Damn, I missed it over here. Messing around. Messing around. Give me that.
Order filled.
Give me that.
Order filled.
Yes, sir, ski. Ooh. I'll take some
Order
9s.
filled.
I'll take some 9s. Yo, what up? Supernova. Full disclosure, I'm max lost on the day in paper trading right now, but we're having a great time. We're having a great time. It feels good in my spirit just to see a dub after 4 L's in a row. Yep. Straight up Nova. Yeah, bro. Already, Trey. I already know. That's what I'm saying. It was like I wasn't trying to rule out, but yeah, I gotta keep my arrows gotta be at the yellow lines though, man. I need to make that a rule. Cause this ambiguous trading, seeing VWAP, appreciate you, Bobby. All right, I'm definitely, if we break that low, I'm Audi 5,000. Come on, 926. Come on with it. Yeah, I don't even have any levels on AEHL, so ain't nothing popping over there. Cool thing is my stop is pretty much at my first execution. So, and I don't really have that many shares left either. So I sold a half at each one of these executions. So that's pretty cool. 3R. I'm loving it. Yeah. I spent good time this morning evaluating the different catalysts. Is that a word? Or is it catalysts? Catalyst. Catalysts. Um, I actually thought AKSO was total fluff, but it had the most volume out of everybody, so I had to watch it. It was like a proposal or something. Yeah, I feel you. Oh, we keep it rolling, baby. Oh, take
Order
that.
filled.
Take that. Yup, we'll take that too.
Order filled.
Stop under $9. What is this? Yeah, this is too big of a run up. I'm not expecting let's get out. Out of there, baby.
Order filled.
Out of there. All right. 3.4R, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Gosh, I needed to see that, yo. My feelings was hurt this morning, man. like, like, dang, bro. All right, why did it work? Well, I mean, the confidence to take it was way higher at my freaking support level, you know? Seeing it come through and get bought back up and close right at the level I had, like, way better than just, I mean, this is in the range. This is in the, you know what? I'm done, bro. You gotta go, man. You gotta go. Y'all can have it. I'll ask y'all about it if I ever need to know where VWAP's at. You can go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah. The thing the main issue with uh the first entry is if you look at the one when I made that first entry, it's still downtrending on the one. And it's right up again, it's right there by the trend line. That's not, even if I see what I want to see on the five, if the one is still making lower lows, I rather wait to see what that next pullback on the one is if it can make a higher low before entering. I can't believe I sold my last little 2 shares. But no, I really want to practice getting all the way out. And this is a crazy extension. I can't imagine too much more from this without a pretty big pullback. But hey, 3.4 R out of a trade. I'm totally happy with that. But yeah, I think I want to get in early. And I'm using the Dirk entry as an excuse to skip my own mental verification of just aligning the time frames and seeing that the one has also reversed. Um, and I did not see that yet. Yeah, definitely just got to be happy with my piece. This is sweet, man. This is sweet. Just wait for the level. Yeah, that part. That part. Wait for the stinking level. I think we got to add that as a rule, man. Man, this joint is strong, yo. Strong. Him strong. But like I'm the expectation when I get in here is that I'm gonna sell at the next level, which actually was pre-market high. So um I'm happy that I didn't have the greed to be like, I'm not selling through this top right here. I'm gonna wait. Like, nah, sell that top, bro. Sell the top, sell through pre-market, sell through high of day, and sell on your way into your next resistance level. Super happy with my sales. The buy was pretty awesome too. The ad, The ad was very premature, buying the third green candle up on the one. I was looking at the five to do the ad, but just glance over here, bro, and wait for the red. You can get the same buy, but you don't have to sit through, you don't have to sit through the pullback after buying, because that's the worst. Yeah. Okay. I definitely feel better when I can look and see why joints ain't working right. Because I'm just like, bro, like, what's happening? I'm not breaking rules, but yeah, kind of am. Kind of am breaking the process, though. I need to put that down here. The fear is that I'm gonna X out too many other trades if I do that. Yeah, I get that. But it's like if it's working in your favor and continually showing buy setups, you know, X out. What you mean, HH? 880. Oh, up in here. Yeah, that's super high though. We talking about messing up my initial entry. Like the pullbacks that happen close to support is where I would want to like build my position. But once we start getting up here towards the sell zones, I'm good on adding. I mean, I'm good on adding. Period. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I know, right? Yo, this was a banger. Yeah, that's true, HH. That's true. I need to limit more trades, huh? All right. Higher low candle must create a higher low to previous candle. Must be first or second higher low. Must be at. All right. From now on, the buy gotta be at the yellow line, yo. Like pretty close. Like you know what I mean. I'm honestly, I only added because I was paper trading. I really don't want to add that complication into my trades right now. It's too much that I'm trying to do right now to add that complication. Damn it, HH. I'm really mad about the trend line. I'm really mad I didn't put it up until after I took that L. I think it would have changed some things. But this is the first day I was really working on it. This would have been a cool entry right here, honestly. But this rule would have kept me out. This is taking up space. What up, Focus? What say ye? He mad about the trend lines, bro. Yeah, but if you just like looking at where I was buying here, I guess I mean, it's the same, but the difference is the support. Yeah, the level, bro, the level, the level, and the one for real. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Mm. Yeah, I got you. Nah, it's still 5 minute gang, but I can just use the one to make sure to help time my entry on the five and make sure that the because I'm waiting for the five to reverse. And so when I see what I want to see on the five reversing, it could still be, pulling back on the one. Uh, so like just here, like this candle had just made a lower low and then I entered and then it made a lower high and continued the downtrend that it was already in, you know. But here we come down to the level and then we get the higher low here. And I mean, thankfully, I put my stop where it needed to go under the low and got in at the break of the close. Damn, bro. Dang. Look at that. Halted up. I started the daily Don Black and worked down uh the hourly, then the 15. Yo, trader. Appreciate it. I just threw myself out of this trade. Threw myself out. That's cool though. I don't have any levels for ADHL. What's DRMA talking about? Oh, look at that. It did a little bounce back. I could have got a little action. Ah, yeah, it made a lower low right here and everything. The volume is garbage though. Hmm. Oh yeah, weekly sell. Where'd you sell at? You was in at 950. Yo. Mm, nice. 792. What, buying at 950? I mean, if you bought it on this dip right here, that's freaking clutch. This is a really nice flag up there after bouncing off 926. I ain't mad at that one. What we got here? Trend line break retest. Light volume on the pullback. Lower low on the one though. Who's our boy? Trader. Yeah, straight up Trey. That joker gone. What's up, Focus? bro. I've been if I've been watching the one for years, I'm not gonna ignore like something that I can see a benefit. 960, yeah. I mean, it looked great on the chart. If that, I mean, if I'm correct in you buying that flag up there. Then gonna break 293 one time for the one time. It's not waiting for the level though, is it? T-Wab. Nice. What you mean? This was a crappy entry. This actually is looking kind of cool though. I mean, not really actually. Close below. 15 starting to shape up though. Why didn't the trend lines work on the other stocks? I didn't have a trend line drawn. I didn't give it enough time. Got the second candle off the open. Look at that, bro. Cause I only had 2R to trade, bro. I'm trying to well, I'm saying I didn't have enough time to draw a trend line because there was only one candle. There's no there's no other highs to connect it to off the open. Oh, you talking about DRMA? Well, not yeah, I was talking about DRMA. I didn't, this trade. There's no trend line to trade yet. It's literally a new high. Um, this here. I still want to take it off the level. The trend line is just for perspective. I don't have like a trend line trade. Yeah, I would definitely agree that I made a mistake on DRMA. Um, it looked cool in the moment, but the main thing I want to wait for is a red candle to print. Like this is kind of abnormal. This is me trying to rush in early. But yeah, I really want a printed closed red candle. Yeah, that's it. That's it, Trey. I just need it for perspective. My trades are still gonna be happening. Oh yeah, that's money, man. Still, oh, hold on. Switch back to the demo. See how they try to get me? Tried to get me. They tried to
Order
get me.
filled.
They tried to get me, dog. $310 is 1-to-1. I really should have got in much lower. I was late. I just kept switching screens, but I was waiting for this candle to make a lower low, and then the entry would have been 296, and I got 3.
Order filled.
Taking half off through pre-market high. Next one, we got 320. We already at break even on the stop. Yeah, that's why I don't want to make it a rule because it's like the level is not gonna be perfect, but I do want to make it a rule to make it like significance. But like, what is the buffer? You know, come on, 320s. Need them 320s, dog. I know 10 minutes ago, but that's why I was hesitant to do it because I know there's situations like this where, yeah, that's the tough thing, bro. That's the tough thing. It's like as soon as you make a rule, you get tested to see if you actually about that life. Just like me having this 2R loss and then getting slapped with 2R losses 2 days in a row. I just want the pie and eat it. Well, what is the purpose of getting the pie if you're not gonna eat it, bro? Yeah, you should have one more nice extension on the five, but it kind of ran on the one though. Kind of ran on the one. Don't look that crazy on the five. We should at least get 320s, man. Might be quick though. I know what to do. Near. Uh, yeah, for sure. Mm, I like all the charts, all the time frames. We can get over 320. Think it could be a pretty saucy experience. Damn drama. Damn drama. I really wanted this right here. Dang, it gave me the higher low too. Yeah, we gonna be cool tomorrow. I got a mind to get out right now, but we good. Stops break even. Took half an hour already. We can let it shake around a bit. Man, drama was trying to give me my money back today so bad. Right. Yeah, DJ. That's gonna be interesting what that's gonna do to the game, man. I'm curious. And bleed them dry. Yeah, I hear that focus. I definitely have a lot of shiny object syndrome when I'm sitting here. Seem like there are several loose ends. Well, let's talk about them, bro. Um, there are some loose ends. Um, yeah, I gotta describe the entry criteria way more for sure. Let me do that while I'm waiting for this next sale to pop up. Up, up, up. Is it time? Come on, 320. Let's go. Let's go. One more pop. One more. I'll take that.
Order filled.
I'll take that. High day is 337. We're hearing a lot of 1 minute chart today. So what I'm thinking, what's going on in my mind with the one is just to, I can use the one to time my entry on the five better, right? Like I don't want to buy, if I'm ready to buy on the five, but the one is up 3 candles, let's wait for the pullback. That's all I'm saying. Or if I want to buy buy on the five, but the one is making lower lows still, let's wait and see what the next move up and pullback looks like. That's all I'm saying. It would so happen to start trading hot fire after switching to the paper account, right? uh, but I like giving myself two swings just because it puts more weight on the first two trades. It does kind of make me hesitant though, and I don't like that part. Yeah, I think so, Trey. I only got one R realized. Have we changed anything? What have we changed? We added this just to put my mind at, to try to pull my mind closer to support. And that's it. It has grown each day. Oh yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, I'm not changing that. I'm not changing any of that stuff. I'm not changing the max loss or my window. These two things, I need those for sure. Um, let's get some of that.
Order filled.
Stop loss 317, 318. No, there we go. Thanks, DJ. What's up, weekly? Yeah, we in the paper account, man. Ah, stop yelling. We got 335 up there. 13 shares left. Easier. Just turn down your headphones a little bit, Trey. Hmm. Yeah, the tape, I'm trying to, I know I get things from the tape and I see things on the tape, but I don't have like a process regarding the tape. Y'all wow. um Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, if this is more than a two candle pullback, I'm good to sell. This is way up. It needs a pullback. CETX. Hmm. What is CETX? Simtrex. Come on, it ain't that serious. It's just some caps, bro. 600s. Come on now. We can't be that critical. We've let people talk crap to me for like 30 minutes straight and they ain't getting no timeout. DJ over here having actual communications. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, I said I didn't want to go past that third candle. I'm out of there. All right. Two good trades. 7 minutes left in the trading window. I think we can call that a day. Um, so drama. What do we learn from here? We gotta wait. I need to be my entry should be after a red printed candle. That's I think can be a hard rule. Because if the higher low, if my entry is a higher low, how could it be a green entry? Unless it's a hammer candle, right? Like this is a fail. Um, yeah, like I almost feel like I don't even need to write that down. Like how am I entering after a green candle? Um, I'm trying to keep this thing as condensed as possible, but it needs to serve me as well. Higher low candle must create a lower low to previous candle. Oh yeah, so that's it. That keeps this from happening. Damn, so that's a rule break then, isn't it? It's got to be. Higher low candle must create a lower low to previous candle. Nah, it's definitely not a low. You can't have a lower low. Like for this trade, if I'm looking here, this red printed candle does not make a lower low to the previous candle, right? So I'm waiting for this low to be broken now before I look for a trade, which it did break on this next candle. Because this low's 232 and this one's 231. So we got the lower low, so that's checked off. Uh, it is the first or second high. So that's checked off. It is near support, so that's checked off. So this would have been an okay entry to take according to the strat. Stop under the low, entry above the close, and then it just didn't go very far. Nah, yeah, for sure, Trey. It's definitely a violation, bro. It's a violation because my entry criteria is still too vague, and that's why that happened. Bought at 936. Yeah. So we gotta tighten that up for sure. Yeah, it's definitely a law break. Damn it. Hey, is DJ still banned for real? DJ ain't came to holler at me in a long time. All right, we gotta have a if they not talking mess to me, we gotta have like an approval process. I'm okay if they talking mess and y'all just want to ban them, but like DJ my guy. Hey, drama over here. Like, what's up? I'm back at support. What's good? Power tripping. um, see, I want to be able to take this, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Not yet. Some other time. Some other time we can take that. Some other time. All right. So what we're doing now, I'm trying to. Okay. So the higher low on the 5. Um, let's have a closed red candle. Must make a lower low to previous candle. Riding a bike without training wheels. um, no, I got tons of data. Why do I want to trade on a lower candle? I want to make a lower candle. It's in my brain focus. It's up here. um, these are the things I know not a good spot for it to be. But I just haven't like quantified them. So that's why I make so many mistakes. Like I haven't made the entry crystal. Like there's still a lot of decision making going on. Uh Nah, it's funny though, focus, cuz I do the replay sim a lot and I'll go back to like a trade I took last month and I won't find it in my journal, but like Zendu scanner, you can put a date on any of their scanners and it'll pull up the scanner for that day. And so you can go and see what was popping on the scanner. And I'll do that going back in time. And I'll pull up a chart and then the price action will start printing. and I'll be like, I seen this before. I remember trading this, and like I can literally, I feel like I'm cheating because I remember the price action. Um, does it have to be at the left or the right of the trend line? Um, it has to be at the level, Trey. Like honestly, this this little area right here, uh, thought I had shapes. I do have shapes. Oh man, I don't have premium anymore. Whack. But this area right here, this little right where that triangle is about to close, that's really where I want to be. Either right before it's exiting the trend line or right after it exits the trend line. But the what's most important to me is the level and the higher low on the 5. That's what's most important. The trend line is just really just for perspective. Um and to hopefully help me keep from buying up too high. Hmm. This is actually super fire because it actually makes a new low and then goes. Boy, gotta be brave to take that one. It literally makes a new low and goes. Hmm. But below the level, one's not making uh higher lows. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Yeah, I think with this type of play, I would definitely want to wait for the break of the high back over the level and not play the close of that candle. Recency bias, yeah, for sure. um, yeah, that's pretty nice on drama right there. This is really nice. I don't know about this though. Hmm. Where does drama fit into the equation? What do you mean? I'm sure it's catalyst related. Mm, mm. Well, I'm not trading right now. I'm looking at drama going over my trades and just kind of looking at setups and how they interact with the trend lines and all that kind of stuff. Me and little Tim Tim. But I mean, that's why I didn't trade drama again because I mean the volume just fell off and it was just clear that all the action was over here. Golly, look at that, bro. See, I want a way to trade the lower low off the lower low into the support line. Mm, I just don't have a way unless I use the one. But I don't want to use the one. It just can't. I just gotta miss this trade. That's all. Just how it is sometimes. Just how it is. It does look great on the one though. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Can't catch them all. Damn, that was nice on CETX. If I could have held out on this first sale to that top, that would have been nice. If it's not clear, it's not a trade. Yeah, I've been trying to get on that level. All right, so must have a closed red candle. Must make a lower low to previous candle. Maybe that's all I need at support. Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. Dang. Esco. Look at that beautiful flag right there. But if I make it too simple, then the net is cast too wide and I take too many different entries. Like the having the all the layers of confirmation and all that, it's like, oh, it didn't work. It didn't show me that one last thing that I needed to see and then keep it out. I mean, it really is simple. It's just a pullback on the five, but all pullbacks are different. So then you have to be specific. Okay, one candle pullback or two candle pullbacks? Does it need to make a new low? You know, I don't know. I think they probably could if they don't see what they need to see. They don't take the trade, right? Isn't that the pro level? If you don't see the things you need to see, pull back on the five to the level, then a higher low on the one. Well, I got right here. If the one is making, if wait for a higher low on the one, yeah. If the one is making a lower low when I want to get in on the five, I gotta either wait for a new high on the five or a higher low on the five. And a good example of that is which trade I saw it. This one. So like me wanting to get in here, like if I'm watching this, I'm thinking, okay, if I get another, which I don't know if I'm thinking that or not, because it's basically buying at resistance. But let's say it's not. If I'm here and I'm waiting for this to make a new low, I would be if once this printed, I'm waiting for the next candle to break this low. And once that happens, I'm ready to enter at the break of the close. But at that moment, the one was making had just made a lower low, which is a sign of a downtrend. So either I can wait for the break for it to just break over the high of this candle, or if it throws a higher low before doing that, then I'll take that. Yeah, that's pretty much where it's going to weekly is I don't want to take my entry on the five despite the one. Bro, this ain't got no volume, but I sure think it's about to go up. Sounds confusing. I do it all in my head though. It's just it's I don't think it's confusing. Actually, I think it helps me evaluate the entry. Unfortunately, you don't get it yet. Drama is in my head. Yeah, it is. It sure is. Joker's dead. Um, Yeah. I feel like it's way less room. At the at the level I'm looking for a higher low on the 5. I need to see a red candle print, and then I need to see the next candle break the low of that candle. And then entry can be a break over the previous candle's close. Um, Hammer candles under a level is a buy. I mean, if I see what I need to see after the hammer or before the hammer, if it all fits the picture. Yeah, this was wild on the one. It just got slapped. It actually, I'm on the one. I'm not actually that mad at my drama trade. Um, but I am on the 5. This you technical trader, right? Trader. Boy, look at that joint on Esco, man. Boy. I know, right? um, uh, Um, what a statement. All right. All right, Weekly. Thanks for hanging out, man. High, low, one or high, five. All right. High or low on the one or new high on the five is the entry. Once I see the closed red at support and the lower low, the entry is either higher low on the one or new high on the five. That's it. Well, it's only like a situation like what was that drama? Like this right here. The high of this five is literally support, and there's no way there's no way in because this candle literally makes a lower low and breaks this level of 225. So like the fear would be it coming back up and trading continuing down. So I wanted to break this high to feel confident that it's coming up. I mean, you could say wait for the higher low after that, but I already see what I need to see on the five, so there's no need to wait. I can just jump in there. Please no. uh, the orb, what, the 15 orb? What extra layer? Hold on, man. Too much confirmation. Nah, this is perfect. Just give me one day to test drive these joints, and then we're not changing anything. This joint seems valid. Nah, I definitely want my ideas to be hammered on. I don't mind that at all. And this was saucy. Bruh, this right here. See, this is all I'm talking about. This is all I'm talking about. This is all I'm talking about. You get the red print, then you get the lower low of the previous candle, and then what's entry? Yeah, either, yeah, it's got to be the high actually. Yeah, that's fire. This gets you in at 1170, which is hella high. How would you get in that high? Yeah, you just take the break there. Yeah. But I mean, what have I really changed though? I just added. I mean, I added a layer that would keep me out of more trades, not get me in more trades. I want the lower low of from the previous candle, not in the overall structure of the trend. I wanted it. It's a higher low in the overall structure. I just wanted to break the low of the previous candle. Straight up OG. Yeah. Trade for Billy. El Capitan. What's going on? Good morning. Yeah, I know it seems like a lot, but like these are the things that are going on in my mind and the questions that I'm asking myself in my head, because I mean, it's just, to me, it's the basic nature of the way these charts move is when they're going up, they're making higher highs and higher lows, and when they're going down, they're making lower highs and lower lows. So, I mean, to me, it's really that simple, but I want to focus on the higher lows that happen around support and frame my trade around that. And all higher lows are different. So I'm trying to, the layers of confirmation are to weed out, the ones that mostly don't work out, and to try to focus on the ones that mostly work out. So yeah. But again, nothing I did today like made the net wider to try to catch a runner. You know what I mean? Like I'm actually adding things that's going to keep me out of more trades. Like it'd be different. It's like, oh man, let me remove this so I can make sure I can take this trade. Like I want to take this. I really want to be here. And I'd be like, you know what? It don't have to be a higher low. You know, like I was almost there a second ago. Trey. Like, maybe it just needs to be the lower low from the previous candle at support. And that doesn't the overall structure isn't as important as what's happening right here at support. But I'm not doing that. I'm that was, something that I would like to do to be able to catch this. And I mean, I see these all the time. The lower low I saw it yesterday. And it's right here. It's the same one right here. Like it's a lower low, but it's right there at support and it's a damn good entry. But I can just be patient and wait for the higher low here where I feel way more confident. And that's actually the beginning of the actual uptrend. Well, I mean, this was the beginning, but this is the first higher low after the higher high. And now we're good. Beautiful uptrend from there. Show other 5 trades where it works. I mean, it's the same principle here, right? This is a low established. And then we basically get a double bottom here, right? Higher low or double bottom. And then I take the break. I actually was late to this one um, because I would have wanted to buy the break of the close. But now, even with this 1 minute criteria, if I wanted to buy, when I was watching it, I saw this candle print and I'm like, okay, that's a lower low, so I don't want to buy that. And then these two candles printed and I was basically waiting for it to make a low to see what it looked like. And I looked away and boom, it made the low and then broke up. This would have been the entry, passing it down from the 5 to the 1, but I missed that and so I just took the break of the high on the 5. Or no, actually I guess I just jumped in there. Yeah, I guess I just jumped in there. Well, it was the next higher low on the 1. But yeah, I was late. To confirm the mythical uptrend. All right, 1 of 5. What was the first one I showed? Was it Esco? This one ain't got no volume, but same thing here. You get the low established, get the move up, red candle prints. Even though this is on the bottom side of support, then red candle prints. Wait for the low to break. You got the lower low, and then at that point, oh yeah, this is the one we talked about already. What else we got? AHL. I don't have any supports drawn here, so I don't really have anything to show you. I actually thought this looked pretty crappy when I pulled it up. But I mean, honestly, I think it would probably happen on every stock. Give me something else that's uptrending. I guess we could. Golly, X1. I really don't think it matters, but we'll pick the green ones just because let's assume that it was moving up. Really. That's the 5. Where's the open? 9:30. It's gonna be tough to go back this far because I wasn't. Things are like hella different. Yeah, that's for sure. Focus. What up, Dirt? Well, I'm done for today, but just really trying to dial in my entry criteria because there's still a lot of unsure moments when I'm ready to take the trade. Do I date the changes I make? That's an interesting question. No, I don't. Can I use this on the spot? I feel like I can use it on anything, George, because it's just playing the trend. I mean, if it's choppy though, I mean, what you gonna do? um, I don't know. The spy is crappy to me. You might need a higher time frame. This trade, this looks crappy. Yeah, it looks choppy, bro. Any good trending stocks out there we can pull up real quick? Dang, I haven't looked up AMD in a long time. Well, yeah, like this trend is it's why am I looking at the spy? I don't know. We just talking. uh, I'm done trading today, Dirk. I got this cool little paper trade on CETX, and then I caught really nice trade on EKSO that I jumped out way early on. That's where having an overall expectation would come in handy, huh, Dirk? Like you were telling me yesterday, to have a we trade moves 8% or 5 minute cap. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have like an overall expectation on this at all, but I'm here for a good time, not a long time, so I'm okay with getting out and just taking my 2 to 3 R. Like eventually, I don't know. A part of me wants to trade all day, but realistically, I think coming in, taking 1 or 2 trades, and getting out of here is gonna be like the business plan, you know. No, I'm in the washing machine, El Capitan. Still in on the what do you call it? It's like another way of saying the ups and downs. The boom and bust cycle. Still in the boom and bust cycle. 2026 is our year though. We round in the corner, bro. Round in the corner. God willing. Hmm. What made me go with small caps? I think initially it was the cost to play. You know, they're cheap. Um, it's not so much a problem anymore because I have a leverage broker, but I have most of my experience on them. And yeah, I just, I'm here now. I've spent a good amount of time trading large caps though and mid caps. The percent gain on the small caps is ridiculous. Uh, so yeah, that's what's kept me here as of late. The percent gain on these moves is absolutely ridiculous. Um, like this could easily be a freaking 10-hour trade, you know. Yeah, I got real aggressive getting out of EKSO, George. Real aggressive. I just was like, I mean, basically had four losses in a row in these last 2 days, so I needed to snatch the monies. Um, yeah, but yeah, they're cheap, and I like I want to trade where the attention is at. And long caps, you got earning season and news drops and stuff, but like the small cap world, usually every day you got one or two things that you can that are in play and are moving for a specific reason and have the attention of the masses of small cap traders. So, it's I think it's a good enough tool for me to get what I want out of the market. The whole thing now is, I think, one, having a very clear entry criteria, which I think I made some strides in today. And the other is just sticking to that. Like this number right here. This is this is where the next level will be gotten to, is by getting this number up to the double digits. To the double digits. Almost made it to two for a second today, but I think it's important to classify this as a rule break, and to because that this led to me really tightening up my criteria and realizing that, like, how could I see this as an entry after, in hindsight? I'm like, how could I even see that? Like, um this is nothing but a big huge green candle that opened at the lows and went really high and closed mid-range. That's not a pullback candle. So yeah, it's at this point, I think it's checkbox. Like, got the higher low, okay. Um, previous lower low to previous candle, okay. Now we're looking for the actual trigger to get into the trade. Um, which really I want it to be a higher low on the one, but if I don't get the higher low before it breaks the high on the five, probably gonna. I don't know. I don't know. I feel you, Trey, on not wanting to take the break of the high on the five, but sometimes it's just gonna be necessary. I think more often than not, I'll be able to get the lower entry on the one. Um, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Time will tell. But I totally see myself now how often I want to change things. Like that part has become glaringly obvious, especially over these last 2 days. How easy it is to be like, "Ah, I don't need that rule, or let me take that back off, or you just kind of forget why you put it there in the first place. Mostly because you missed a trade, you know. Um, so yeah, like changing my max loss all the time and changing my entry. Those are the main things I feel like that I change more than not. Um, I think the higher low has probably been the most consistent part of my strategy. No rules, just higher low on the five. Yeah, I know, right? uh, crazy stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we've been through that cycle enough times to know that the uh that trend line break. I don't know. That high you just made was too close to the previous high, man. I think that joint need to come back to 1090 at least. Big heavy red volume in those three candles. Yeah, that's really what I want. I hope that this is approaching the last tweaks that I need to make my entry super clear and to make the things that I need to pass on super clear. Cause like I can tell it's unclear because there's still like emotion in the entry. Like it's like, oh man, I don't know. Should I take it? Should I take it? It shouldn't be like that. It should just be like, okay, I see that, boom, boom, we're taking it. Or nope, it ain't did that. All right, nope, I'm not taking it. I'm gonna pass on this one. Passing on a trade is like, what? It's like I'd rather try and see than to pass on the trade and not be in it. And that's terrible. Um, but I'm coming around on those things, those mental things that be holding me back. So yeah, I'm super excited about the new year. Um, just like not trading past max loss. Like to be able to do that. When I was I think in May or the month after May or the month before May, I was doing really well, but I would get off the stream and I just couldn't stay off the charts and I would keep trading. There goes AKSO. Double bottom on the five. Yeah, like just to be able to accept, like I just realized I know deep down in my soul that not even losing more than 2R a day is a problem, but just saying that I'm gonna stop after 2R and then getting to 2R and finding a reason to keep going anyway. That's the killer. Doing that stuff. And I'm finally making progress on that part of things. Um and that's where I think the profitability is gonna come. I mean, I'm here every day, El Capitan. I'm not making a full-time income, but yeah, I'm here every day. This is my goal in my world. Streaming every day at 9:25. Dang, okay then. Being super content with mediocrity, that 1 to 1. I mean, consistency consistency is more important, bro. You can easily crank up the R's by, just holding a little longer. Cause bro, your entries are down low, man. That's why one reason why it's so important for me to make sure that my entry is the beginning of the uptrend and not just a bounce off of support. Cause I'm a holder, and I need that thing to really stretch its legs to make sure that I get to a point where I feel comfortable selling. Yeah, that's legit, bro. Man, that's super nice. Don't change anything, bro. Don't change anything. Don't change the one to one. Don't change the one trade. Just keep it rolling, man. It's not about the dollar signs yet. It's not about the dollar signs yet. I'm refining. I'm refining. Yeah. Yeah. I still got to get in the habit of drawing them. Let's see here. So yo, CETX, man. I wish I'd have been paying attention. I think I might have messed with that one. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Double bottom on the one. Nice little entry right here. Boop. Yeah. Yeah. That's what the replay sim is for, but that Joker just been trash, man. They sent me an email and said it should be fixed, but that Joker's been so inconsistent. Tweak till you die. um, man, at level 2 done got a lot better. Wow. Making some improvements. That's cool. Um,
We had a student come in.
whoa. What we got? Let's go back a little further. November 3rd. What's going crazy? FIO. Bruh. looks like trash. I remember seeing this. I remember seeing this. Um, that's pretty much it. Man, I remember doing all of this. What just happened? It broke. What the heck? Oh, I forgot. There we go. Oh, look, I took a trade on this. All right. So you get the higher low here, but we got this cancel candle right here, which I do have noted. Uh, high volume dragonfly doji equals reset. So after here, I need another higher low. So this thing goes nowhere. But anyway, I'm not gonna bore you guys with a lot of this stuff, but that's definitely great next stock. All right, I guess we'll keep going if you're down. It's 11 o'clock. I got a good 15 minutes. All right, FIO. What else do we have? TGE. I remember that. Wow, CETX destruction. Golly. I was just looking at this little guy right here. Like that might be a nice little sign. Um, man, that's nice. Guess let's go to the 60. Volume over here though. Let's see, we gotta touch there somewhere. Is that all we got on file? I guess so. Hmm. I shouldn't be drawing trend lines when I can see the daily price action already. It's kind of cheating. All right, so we trade over here. Let's say I'm watching this 120 level and we break over. So now we basically making a higher high up here and I'm waiting on the pullback. We'll get this red candle to print, slams through, gets eaten up, but we don't have the lower low yet because this is, what's that? Yeah, the lower both of these is 115. And I'm not doing side to side double bottoms. It's got to be a candle in between at least. Um, but we got the red candle printed, we got the pullback, and now I'm just waiting for a candle to make a new low. We get this little guy, and I'm just waiting for a new low. It breaks the new low. Um, this is the 5. What's that? That's here. It's hard to see what time that was. Actually, we can do that. Can y'all see that? My head in the way. I thought that was gonna, okay. All right, so I'll be looking here, waiting for a lower low, which gets printed there at 11:05. And 11:05, the one just made a lower low. So that would make me hesitant to buy. And the previous candle was a green candle. Yeah, so I would have to wait for the high, for a break of a high based on this, what I wrote in my criteria. Higher low on the 1 or new high on the 5 would be the entry. So I would be getting in above this candle, which is 124. So entry 125, stop 118. And we go from this line to that line pretty quick. That works out well. And then we kind of got another one here. What time is this? This is 10:55. 10:55. Got a double bottom, triple bottom. You might could take that entry at 122. Stop down there. I'm thinking about the double bottom being 2 candles right next to each other on the 5-minute chart. That's something that I would need to that's a decision that has to be made with data for sure. But like essentially, if it don't look good, then don't take it, kind of, that's the spirit. Yeah. Like if there's doubt, oh, it's really clear. I mean, you can tell when something look like saucy, like, yo, I need in this right now versus but that I mean that's what this is for. That's what this is for. But, you know, if it's checking all the boxes, then it's a go. It's a go. But again, if it don't look good, I'm okay with just not taking it. Does she look good after 2 beers? It's definitely the criteria over the looks. But man, I just really want to be able to interact with all touches to support like this. Like I would pass this up and then be looking for this trade. All you need is one. So your eyes already calibrated. You don't need a you don't need inebriation. Ready to smash. All right, bro. I got to dip though. Thanks for kicking off this process for me. Knives. Um, yeah, I'm pretty confident about the criteria though. Um, but that last change. Uh, yeah. Um, what's today? 12:30. All right. So entry window 9:35 to 11. I almost want to do 9:45, honestly, just to make myself sit down somewhere, you know, and just diving into the open. But I'm gonna leave that there. Um, max loss 2R. I do kind of want three swings, but if I lose two in a row, we'll just come back tomorrow. So I'm gonna leave that at 2R. Trend lines in the pink to catch my attention. Support lines is already kind of second nature. Entry must be higher low double bottom on the 5. Closed red or hammer, because sometimes the hammers are green. That's why I wanted to throw that in there. Closed red or hammer at support. Lower low to previous candle. Higher low on the 1 or new high on the 5. Yeah. Okay. I'm with that, Knives. That's a bet. Holding the hope in. That's a bad play. You better check on Frank. Dang, did he really not go live today? Did y'all check on Frank? Oh, okay, that's what's up. That's good. I ain't want to feel responsible for us destroying his operation or anything. I mean, he got a steady thing going. I don't know why our little crew would mess up his 23,000 subscriber situation going on over there. More power to him. He's long Esco at 1250. Shut up, bro. I totally believed you too. I mean, that's all we saw yesterday. Stuff like that. But all right. This is cool. This is a great idea, Knives. This is a great idea. You brought that up earlier, putting a date on the changes. That's super cool. That'll really make blatant how often I'm changing it. Where's my We need to put two numbers in here: days since last rule change or law change, and then days since last law break. We need to get both of them to 10. Nah, yeah, that's facts. Th, that's facts. Um, hmm. Billy entry to Frankie. That I'm down for that, trader. I'm down for that. I know HH, but we've found the weed and we're pulling it out, plucking it from the garden. We got a date on it now. We're putting in some really nice work on the rules. Just gotta get the just man, just gotta get this damn number up, man. Just gotta get the number up. Man, good looking out on the paper trading idea too, Knives. That did a lot for my morale today to take those two trades. That did a lot for my morale. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm really squeezing in my dream into a life schedule that's pretty wild. Like it's such a blessing that I can come in here and do this every day. Um, but I wanted to get to where I needed to be, and that has to come with sacrifice. Yeah, gotta lock that Mamba mentality in, man, for sure. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the constructive criticism and input. Love y'all. Hit that like button for me, please. Subscribe if you haven't. Discord links in the description. And see y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.